Darling, I think we are broke.
Hi, I am Jenny.
And I'm Sasha. We are full-time travellers and film our adventures across Australia. Together we take you to some of the wildest and remotest places this country has to offer. If you like adventure as much as we do, stay tuned, you're about to be blown away. Welcome to Wild World Adventures.
Wild World Adventures, here we go.
In the last episode we arrived at Karumba, which is about halfway between Darwin and Cairns at the Gulf of Carpentaria. With a population of only 530 people, the town mostly relied on its fishing industry for income until travellers have recently discovered it, and now a few caravan parks and shops line the foreshore. We heard so much about this place and just wanted to have a look and enjoy a bit of beach time. Unfortunately, the beach wasn't quite what we expected, but we still had a great time fishing the tip of the inlet. The boat ramp would have been a perfect place to launch a tinny or a larger vessel, but again, the wind didn't blow in our favour. Nevertheless, the coastline is amazing and there is a path through the mangroves leading to the town of Karumba itself. We stayed at the Sunset Caravan Park, just at the tip of the peninsula and only a stone throw away from the boat ramp and the beach. The sites are spacious and dotted with palm trees throughout the whole caravan park. The amenities super clean and well looked after. The pool was a great place to hang out during the heat of the day and meet fellow campers. The vibe here was just so relaxed and everyone seemed to get sucked into it. Nothing beats the evening trip across the road to the local watering hole and for some amazing sunsets over the ocean. Be it for fishing, relaxing or sightseeing, Karumba is definitely worth a visit.
Sorry, darling, it's declined.
Darling, I think we are broke.
Really?
Yep. We're gonna have to find some extra money.
Are we going to find money? It's not like it's laying around on the ground.
Yes, it is.
I think I have an idea. Jenny, it's time to pack up.
We're leaving. are going to find our fortunes in the ground.
We are going to do what?
Yep, you heard right. We are on our way to a little known place near Mount Surprise in Outback, Queensland called O'Brians Creek, an area known for rare gemstones and tin. I thought this would be a great adventure and the best way to fill our pocket with some much needed cash. Well, let's see about that. Just kidding, guys, we're not yet broke. Almost.
Almost.
Well, what we're actually doing is on the way to Cairns, we stopped at O'Brians Campground, which is an official Fossicking area, hunting ground, whatever you want to call it. And we decided to just stop here for a couple of days and try our luck with Topaz.
What you got?
I haven't got anything yet. We've been digging for a couple of days now, but it isn't as easy as it looks. So you've got to find a good spot, you've got to read into it a little bit and find out where they can actually be found. You've got to dig them up. You'll see us probably sifting there around a little bit, so you've got to shake the sieve, and yeah, it's not easy. So we haven't found anything yet, but we'll keep looking, we'll keep looking. You can see Jenny is determined to find something, but I gotta say, finding gems here is like finding a needle in a haystack. Every year rains and floods change to creeks and terrains and bring with it the much sought after gems that collect in the riverbeds waiting to be dug up. But where to find it in the vast wilderness is everyone's guess. So the way it works is Topaz is a heavy stone, very heavy stone. Heavy things tend to sink to the bottom. So the way the caretaker over here explained it to us is you've got to look for indents in the ground where heavier rock could accumulate. So we're looking at any kind of rock feature that sort of could trap potentially heavier stones in it, and then we'll dig down to the ground until we found bedrock where the heavier stones just can't go any deeper. And that's in theory usually where they accumulate. Practically speaking, I don't know, it's a bit hard. But people do find them, and we've seen them at the caretaker's place at O'brians Campground. He showed us a few rocks that people found. And yeah, actually people walked out of here with a lot of dollars in their pockets. So wish us luck. We're going to keep trying and keep digging until we find at least a little bit. I hope anyway. Okay. After an exhausting day in the field, we retreat to our campsite known as O'Brians, about 40 minutes drive from the closest town, Mount Surprise. This privately run campground is part of Mount Surprise Station and the real gem of the outback, located just 2 kilometres away from the Fossicking sites. Camping is unfortunately not permitted in the Fossicking area, but that's okay, given the campsites here at O'Briens are only $10 per person and include all the utensils you need to go hunting for gemstones. Elizabeth Creek usually holds water all year round, and a quick dip in the clear water is a great way to keep the kids busy or spend the time if you don't want to get your hands dirty. This is our local neighbourhood here. Up there we got a kookaburra, blue-winged kookaburra. Then we've got these muppets here, we don't know what they are. Then we've got a magpie in the back there. We've got a honey eater up there. And we've got a butcher bird somewhere here.
And a Mackie up there.
And they all eat out of the hand. How cool is that? Alright, let's see who we got first.
He's open his mouth, the blue-winged kookaburra. Just open his mouth.
We don't know what species they are, but they always kept us company, so we named them A, B, C and D.
There's a pinhead. There's a pinhead up there.
Well, this is the fun part about this O'Briens campsite here. The animals are just amazing. This is like living on a farm here. Just everything grazes around here, comes in and goes out. There's cattle, there's birds, there's kangaroos, there's God knows what. Just everything is around here. It's funny, you can see we're the only people on this campground, or at least on this side of the campground. If you look further back, that's the other side. Oh, that's the caretaker's place there, that's the office. And behind there is another part of the campground. I think there's 2 camps set up. I think most people were left because it's off season now. It's just getting too hot during the day, and yeah, just no one comes here. So we've got the old cattle coming in instead. But this place is huge. This is an absolute huge campground. And it's really well maintained. It's sort of the policy set up wherever you want. There's fireplaces everywhere here, so it's really lovely campground. The amenities, maybe you can see them in the back there, they're decent. They got running water. I mean, you got no power on this campsite, but you can let the generator run until 8 o'clock or something, I think. And yeah, most people come here for fossicking, obviously, and then just hang out. It's a beautiful spot, man. Beautiful. We're only meant to come here, stay 2 nights or whatever, do a bit of fossicking and then bugger off again, but we just stay longer because it's so nice. I mean, it is a bit warmer during the day. It's now probably around 38, 39 degrees, but nothing unbearable. In the evening it cools down, and at night time you get like 25 degrees, which is beautiful for sleeping. So yeah, just trying to extend our stay a little bit. Old mate's gate is closed again. I think he's doing a bit of maintenance runs at the moment. The caretaker there, Simon, lovely bloke, man, really good guy. You can get a fossicking license from him. Costs $12.90 if I'm not mistaken, and he's got all the gear for you, so no charge whatsoever for the gear, I think, or maybe that's included in the campground fees. But yeah, he gave us a spade, a sieve, and a couple of other utensils, a crowbar and things like that, a map, as well as some advice on how to find the topaz. He also has a couple of samples there just to show you what you're actually looking for if you don't know what you're doing, just like us. We had no clue. Like, beats me what the topaz is, but no, he explained it really well. Top bloke, that guy. Hit him up, Simon his name. And camp fees, as you can see there, $10 a night, gold, man. $10 a night per person for a campsite like this. And again, check it out. It's just unbelievable how empty it is here. Don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, give this place a go. Location wise, about 40 minutes drive from Mount Surprise. Now, we first took the wrong route. If you're coming from Darwin, Google Maps might take you the wrong way. At least we ended up somewhere else which is not the right way. So you have to go into Mount Surprise first before you get into the town centre. Hang a left, and then there is the old station road that leads you to this place. Now, this is all a cattle station, a working cattle station from what I gathered, and this place must belong to the cattle station, don't know. But there was this huge area behind here. It's not far, it's about 2 kilometres drive, where the fossicking area is. It's huge, it's a huge area, beautiful though. You know, there's these creeks where you dig in. It's not like a barren, flat country land, you know, that's full of flies or whatever. No, it's absolutely stunning, man. You can climb up these rocks, these mountains, and big boulders everywhere. It's a beautiful place. I really do enjoy this place. And we'll definitely be coming back next time with a bit more knowledge on how to find topaz, I can tell you that. So later on, when old mate Simon comes back, we're going to show him what we found today. So we did find a couple of rocks. We're not sure if they're topaz or if they're just quartz or whatever. We're going to find out, and hopefully it is something of a little bit of value. Not to make money, but just a keepsake, you know. Be cool to just carry that around with you. Okay, today we're out again hunting for topaz.
Yay!
And we're gonna, this is our last day today at O'Brien, so wish us luck. We'd love to find a bigger piece. We've chosen a little canyon here today as our hunting ground, so to say. So we come across this, we drove up through the sticks, and a bit hard to get here, but we managed it, and so we're gonna try to scratch around on the bottom there.
Digging.
Yeah, let's see what we can find. All right, wish us luck.
Wish me luck today. Yesterday we found one topaz, small little one like this, but today we hope to get this side.
Okay, so what Jenny's doing here is she's sipping the pebbles through, the rocks through, so all the small ones fall out the bottom and you get a better view of what's in there. And so what she finds, or what she just found, little bits like this. So this one just broke off something bigger, so it must have been when I hit it with the axe, because that looks like a fresh breakage. So I'm hoping I'll find the bigger rock to this one as well. I think we're onto a good spot here.
Yeah, that one is topaz. That's the thing.
Alright, hard day's work did produce, so we did find some stuff. We're not sure how much it's worth, but there's some cool stuff in here. Can you see it? Hold it up, Jenny. Just take it. That's probably the best one.
Crystal. Just look at the shape, they make it by nature. And what is this one? We're thinking about.
That's the topaz, yeah.
Topaz or crystal.
That's a big chunk there.
Yeah,
No, that's definitely a topaz there. You can see,
so
yeah,
clear.
it's a bit smoky.
But very clear, let us see.
Yeah.
Can you see through
And
this?
that comes from a big chunk.
And this is the smaller topaz. See how clear they are. This is a small piece of topaz. Hope you guys can see that.
There's a few more here. There's another piece there.
Must be this one.
Yeah.
It's the-
And this one here too. That's smoky topaz here.
This is another piece of topaz, small one.
And that one's nothing actually.
That one is quartz. Quartz.
Here's another piece of topaz, I reckon.
Smoky one.
Here's another. So there are some big chunks in here. Like if they're really what we think they are, we don't know until we have it looked at. But
This is the topaz.
it's definitely, so they explained to us that topaz is heat conducting. When you put that on your cheek,
Yeah,
you should feel the difference, because it should feel cold to the touch.
cold
I mean, it's a
time.
bit hard with 40 degrees.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
This one is quartz or crystal. You can see the shape is like a hexagon. You know, 6
I reckon
corners.
this is a good one here.
Yeah, they're a big one.
Yeah,
Look at the shape.
yeah.
Nice and clear.
So anyway, that's what we got today.
Yeah.
We're going to head back to camp now, have a bit of a lunch and pack up, and tomorrow we're off to Cairns.
Crystal. This is crystal. You can see the shape different.
She loves it, eh? So one last mission for us. This time we're bringing the heavy tools. The heavy guns came out. We have a hunch. We have a hunch. Look at this, other people had a hunch too. I don't know how well they did, but they certainly bloody took an effort to it, eh? So if you ask me, is it worth the effort to dig for topaz? I would say ask the guy who pays $20 every week for a gym membership. We certainly don't pay anything for it. Oh well, tell a lie. Cost you $12.90 for the
License.
the prospectus fee license thing. But that's still cheaper than the old gym membership. And we certainly get a workout out of here, I can tell you that. Sweating my guts out.
Use all your strength.
So, we found something top of that hill there. And we're gonna
try it.
We're gonna try it. And if you ask me why, I got this big hammer drill with me. You probably shouldn't ask me.
I'm gonna crack the rock.
I can't give you a good answer for it, but I'll have it. And maybe it's because I had a hunch that one day I will need it. And today might be that day it pays off. All right, let's go up there. So we're not the first ones. Well, obviously, been working up here. Not a bad workplace, if you ask me though. Get some good views here. It's a stunning country. Very nice. It's very beautiful boulders, and it is actually quite easy going in the bush here because there's not much spin effects. A lot of the country up in Western Australia where we live, there's a lot of spin effects around in the bush country, scrub country. And it makes it so hard to walk everywhere. But here, it's just grass. All right, now I've got to remember where I found it. See here, this is where people been already digging up stuff. So I'm assuming what they're doing is they're following the quartz veins in a hope of finding a hollow which contains the topaz. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Hey Jen, where are ya? Gotta find this bloody spot again.
Ooh.
Oops.
Show them the green emerald in it. Green spot on the rock, small rock.
Found ants. Not what I expected. Green speckles in here. Alright, mission finding major wealth, fail. The only thing we found is experience. Alright, let's go back.
Yeah, that's right, we didn't make that fortune, but it was a great experience after all, and I really enjoyed just exploring the countryside and forward driving through the bush. I managed to hike up a few mountains and already made a few notes for the next time we come around. The area is so vast that it's no wonder why people come back here year after year on their holiday in hopes to one day find that big nugget. After all, the same excitement and drive we had scratching around the creeks for a few days is what once upon a time brought thousands of people to this beautiful country in search for wealth and fortune. I can only admire the courage of those taking their chances way before four-wheel drives and solar power to come to these remote places. We hope you enjoyed this episode at O'Briens with us today. If so, show us some love, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. That's it from us.
If you like, we will see you again in the next episode, so stay tuned.